Antiform shows the danger of Sora pushing himself too far for others, then makes you survive that danger yourself. Hear me out. Antiform is a high-risk playstyle with no warning that it even exists. My most memorable moment with the form will always be that initial shock, where you have to adapt to it in real time. Everyone has their own playstyle, but I used Drive Forms to work around MP restrictions. You can't spam heal in Cage 2 like you could in Cage 1, so magic requires more rationing. There were ways around that, however. One of them was Drive Forms. Activating any of them restores your HP and MP. My usual combat order was have Donald heal you. It's always been a setting in the menu, my people. Use Cure on the last tick of the MP bar or in an emergency. Drive Form to reset your bars, then rely on items when everything else fails. If you're playing on standard or are just that good, you may not need Drive Forms often, but this was my resource management when fights dragged on. However, there is an unseen counter that goes up with each use of a Drive Form, increasing the odds of something going wrong. Demyx has you cornered by flooding the field with water. Your team is out of mana. You transform. The burst of aura knocks Demyx back, but the radiating light darkens and folds back into you. Your body is swallowed by different shades of black, with wisps of darkness leaking from it. Your eyes glow a sickly yellow, turning Sora into a haunting figure, stripped of his usual vibrant personality. You have no time to process what just happened. Now you're left with a very aggressive Sora. His combos are vicious and lengthy. He runs on all fours, and you can't block or use magic. This is raw, animalistic violence. When you examine the conditions for Antiform, you'll notice a story being told here. Sora is mostly self-taught and carrying more responsibility for others than he consciously realizes. He has already experienced darkness as a Heartless, and darkness feeds on negative emotions. Meanwhile, Drive Forms grant him power but remove his allies, forcing him to shoulder the fight alone. So we can read Antiform as the unfortunate byproduct of Sora constantly pushing himself to fight for others. The physical strain of carrying these conflicts becomes psychological strain. Desperation, anger, fear, whatever calls for more power inches him closer to darkness answering instead. That makes Antiform a genius penalty for overusing Drive Forms. We don't just see Sora suffer, we experience the consequences firsthand. Yet, it's not an immediate game over. It's merely a different source of power he doesn't know how to control. I would have loved to see this part of Sora develop through the actual story, but it's still a fantastic example of storytelling through game design.